So you were shy, so you kept to yourself, basically.
Yeah, and then pretty much up until high school, then I was just like, I don't know how I'm still alive. The shit I did in high school. Like, I was going to raves.
Wait. How do you go from shy to raves in the
I don't know.
in the fields of Kalamazoo?
Well, mostly Detroit and Chicago.
Oh, wow. You were actually like driving places.
Oh, yeah. Once I got my license when I was 16, I had this friend Lizzie, and we would go to raves every weekend.
That's insane.
In either Detroit or Chicago. And like, we would go to these raves in Detroit that were on like 8 Mile in these warehouses. And
That's
I'm
insane.
like a 15 or 16-year-old kid. Just
Pizza
like,
face kid.
This is cool, whatever.
Jeez.
And like, I'm surprised I'm alive.
Wait, how did you even like stumble on this? Just out of boredom in Kalamazoo?
This one kid named Tony moved into Kalamazoo. He was a raver kid, and my friend Lizzie became friends with him. He was like the new kid at school.
Yeah.
And he was like a weirdo, and he was like, you guys should come to this party. These parties we go to. We're like, okay. So we like go to one rave, and I'm like, what is this amazing underground world? Like, I didn't know this existed.
Right.
I felt like I was going to this like secret underground like party club.
Yeah.
And it's like no one else at my high school was going. It's just me and Lizzie and this crazy guy named Tony.
So that's a good escape for somebody that's shy, to be
Yeah.
around nobody you know.
Yeah.
Were you partaking in drugs and alcohol at these things?
I did a little.
A little bit.
I was always driving.
Oh,
I was always the responsible one who's like, we
That's
gotta
good.
go, guys. But like occasionally, I've taken some ecstasy, the white Buddhas.
nothing like going to a rave though and just people watching.
But I was so excited to be there. I was
Yeah,
like,
of course.
Like, I love the music too, like super into techno music. So it was fun for me.
Like Sandstorm or whatever that big song was.
Oh yeah, Paul Oakenfold. Yeah, I remember being on ecstasy listening to that song, going like, "Oh my god, this is the greatest song ever."
I feel like it would just like mess up my ears. I'd be like, what is in my ears right now?
Yeah, it's nightmare music, but yeah, that's what I was into.
So you were into partying in high school.
Yeah.
Did you play sports?
I played tons of sports. I played softball for probably like 13 years.
Small strike zone. You're shorter, right?
I'm 5'9".
Oh, you're pretty tall.
I was a pitcher.
You seem shorter.
I seem shorter? Oh boy. There goes my modeling career. Kate Moss is 5'7". She seems like she's 6 feet tall, and I seem like I'm shorter.
I don't know anything. Don't think I'm not a scout.
No, I was first base too and pitcher.
Damn.
Because I
versatile.
I could reach.
Yeah, because you're tall.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Big ass arms.
Yeah. I played basketball. Thanks a lot.
I just go from one extreme to the other.
Yeah, you got your big armed, you got big legs.
So you were a rave attending jock in high school.
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
It was a very well, as soon as I started raving, I started phasing out the sports.
Oh, you got away
because
from
I didn't have time.
What are you doing in college? Are you taking a lot of photos? Are you doing a lot of extracurriculars? Or are you just raving still all the time? I
was still raving probably until I was like 20 or 21. But then like it became like commercial and like everybody was doing it. So once everybody was doing it, it's like
what?
No, like everyone in Kalamazoo started catching on, and like
That's
you kept
ridiculous.
seeing more ravers with their bracelets. And you're like, oh, like you don't know what you're doing.
That's
So
how you identify a raver, by the bracelet?
Well, the big pants and all the
The
bracelets.
big pants?
They're called UFO pants. They're like parachute pants.
I had no idea. This is fascinating.
Yeah, it's a whole world. But like it became more popular, and like dumb kids were doing it, so it wasn't really that cool anymore.
What's the furthest you drove for a rave?
Chicago. I think I went up in like Madison, Wisconsin.
Gee.
Which is like
It's like a horseshoe.
3
6
hours.
hours? Oh,
is it 6 hours?
I don't know. It's far.
I think it's probably no more than like 4 hours.
It's at least 2 from Chicago.
Oh yeah.
Because it's 60 minutes from Madison to Milwaukee.
Just for a dumb rave. So much gas money.
What kind of car do you take to a rave?
I was driving
Like a Camry?
I had a Toyota Tercel.
Nice.
Like a 89.
I'm just picturing the parking lot at one of these things.
Oh God. I don't know how I'm alive.
So did you do a lot? You did a lot of partying at college?
Yeah, I was drinking a lot.
Yeah.
I would drink like 2 40s of Steel Reserve like every night.
What?
You know what Steel Reserve
How are you
is?
not ginormous?
I don't know. I would drink
That's
the
incredible.
cheapest 40-ounce beer I could get.
Were you doing 40 hands, taping them up?
Edward 40 hands.
Did you tape them up?
Yeah,
I only
of
did that a couple
course.
times. I hated
of
that.
course. It was the worst.
If I couldn't pee, I always
Yeah.
get claustrophobic.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Because you like can't.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
like, what am I doing?
Oh, yeah. That's a terrible idea. What a terrible game.
Well, that's the thing. If you're a dude, you got to like finish before.
Ugh.
Even if you're a girl, you got to finish before you can pee.
Ugh.
That's not a fun game.
Yeah, I drink a lot of 40s. I ate a lot of pizza because I worked at a pizza restaurant.
Ooh, what pizza restaurant?
It's called Urbelli's.
Nice. Like mac and cheese pizza and all this crazy stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Fruit Loops pizza?
Insane pizza. But, like, I would eat it every night.
Gee,
Yeah, it was crazy. Just
you're living
weird.
the dream.
It was crazy. It's like, I gotta get out of Kalamazoo.
Were you doing any modeling or anything at this point?
No.
So in college, you're just still just sort of a
Yeah.
lost person who's sort
Yeah.
of just following whatever mood you feel.
Yeah, I didn't know what
Yeah,
I
I
was.
was the same. I think
No
that's
idea.
most college people, though.
Yeah, you don't know what
You look
wanna
back and
do.
you're like, look at all that time I sort of just wasted.
Yeah, I could have been like doing things like getting into politics or something, but interning at the White House or something, but I was eating pizza and watching fucking Beavis and Butthead every day. Like, what a waste of a life.